Folks, I apologize for some reason my camera is not coming on. So it's vacation time. So I'm in the street up and down. But I'm gonna talk to you again. I was trying to work on my camera. So I gotta go get a portable camera, the Logitech camera to use. I forgot how to turn my camera on this one. Okay, but that's good. Let's have a conversation. Okay, um, I like to play um, this dude, the Liberian. Huh? Yeah, but not right now. Say, I already got it on. Yeah. Okay, so let me. Hello, everyone. I know I've not been on this page for a moment, but I'm here tonight. Okay, so I am here tonight. I wanted to play this particular video, and there are a few videos here that I like to play, and I will play this. And I wanted to play this also. Okay. I gotta find where this my YouTube, where the login at. Oh, I have to set up a new one that I can actually put all of those there. Oh, that comfort finder, yes. So God have mercy. Okay. Let me go here. Do I have this up? That is down. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this. And when you're listening to this gangster, this guy called Speaker, he's a gangster. And I still strongly believe they orchestrated the burning of the um, the Capitol building because they were in charge.
It's not legal yet. Maybe we come here with you. Let's start not legal to get coro. We are not video recording talking. You're telling when you cry off. We put your machine. Let's start must be legal. But coro, they told together record and start talking. No, to catch you. Don't believe it. To the press, this section is not legal yet. Maybe we come here with you. This section not legal to get coro. We are not video recording talking. You're telling when you.
I says, Rebecca, that man sound like a gangster to me if you ask me. Sound like one of those rebels. I bet he is too, if we check his background. Okay. So let me talk to your Liberian people. I know many of you are waiting to looking for saviors to come and save you. I call Speaker. He's a gangster. Okay. To come and save you. The games that have been playing around you. In the end, I want Liberian people, you open your eyes. There are a lot of games that is being played around you will see it. In the end, we end up, if we don't take time, we end up in the same place, the same way we end up with the CPP. In the end, we will end up just the way we end up with the CPP. So there are a lot of games are playing around you. Lots of games. Lots of games. So I need your Liberian people to open your eyes and be vigilant. And be vigilant. You know, I live in the United States. The elections are coming up. And I'm looking here and I'm seeing a lot of text messages in my inbox. Lots of text messages in my inbox where people are asking for they're soliciting funds, okay, for their campaign. We Liberians, on the other hand, we want for people to do stuff for us before we can vote for them. Most Liberians who say they are running, they believe in their hearts of heart that nothing will change. So they've already made up their mind to fool you, to lie to you, okay, to do stuff temporarily where we encourage you for you to vote for them. Okay? And I want you people to open your eyes. Not everything that glitter is gold. Not everything that glitter is gold. Okay? So, again, I'm home on vacation. I'm going to play a few videos for you all. And then I will call it a night. I'm going to spend at most 30 minutes here. I see people on social media. See, some of you come, you don't even know me, or you try to know me, but you don't know what I stand for. You don't know my history. And you make these remarks. My journey is about my country. It's about my continent. Say, please turn the stove off for me, please. Thank you. It's about my continent. Africa. It behooves all of us Africans, those of us who's supposed to know better. Okay? We can't be sinking. We want Africa to unite. But the small little country that we're in, we cannot even hold it together. That is a problem. That is a serious problem. And somebody will say, what are you saying? I'm saying to all of us, what is happening in Liberia, those who are in charge, those who have made money through government, and they have built and continue to make money through government, I can tell you for free, they know what is required. They want to stay there, keep that with they and the kids amongst them, and then you will be crying. Every now and then they will open the door a little bit. When some of you have sacrificed either your women who or your men who and let you in, a member of the society, that's the only way you can be a part. They're not serious about changing Liberia. So all of us need to open our eyes, open our minds, and see what is happening around us. Okay? And start thinking. 1 and 2 together. You all saw what happened with the CPP. You all saw the people that we work with. In the end, what happened? All of us need to keep our eyes open. Again, I am here tonight. Says Rebecca, thank you for Rosa. I will be sending the funds to her. I was waiting for a few people. I'm going to check out with them over the weekend. If they don't, I will send what I have. She's back. Today is her birthday. Again, happy birthday to Rosa. I'm going to try to get this platform going. I'm going to ask Leon and see if he can do this. I'm trying to see how I can get to my YouTube. For some reason, I don't know. My daughter set it up. I don't know if she sent me the information. I can't find the information because the first one was taken down. And I don't want to do this again. So I'm trying to see how I can and advertise it. Okay. So I just got through cooking. I can smell the food. So I'm gonna be here just to talk to you again. I'm off this week. So I'm on a vacation. For some reason, I don't know what I did with the camera. Then it went off. So it took a moment for it to come on, but I'm here. Yeah, let's continue to share the video. I wanted to play. Hey Jerry, I wanted to play this today in the market in Liberia in the market today. I saw where they were literally beating the marketeers at red light again today. At red light again today. Okay. Where am I? I'm trying to find that red light. There it is. Let me play this red light picture. I am live. How can we talk? Unless you want to come live. I'm home tomorrow. You can call me tomorrow. Yeah, I need there are a few persons that I need to call, but I'm live. You can call me tomorrow. I want to play this video today from the even the children. Jerry, you can call me tomorrow. I'm home tomorrow. Call me after 12 o'clock your time, which will be after 9 o'clock my time. Okay? So let's play this. The other day I said I wanted to talk to DeLon, but I've not gotten to it. But eventually I will. So here we are.
There are some police confrontation here. I think they are fighting. Right here, I think they are fighting. Actually, I don't know for what reason. But this place has been covered up with tear gas. Currently, there are so much people breathing, including myself. I'm unable to even speak a word because of the tear gas. There are currently a very huge confrontation here between the Liberia National Police and that of the PCC. Members of the PCC department, like I see, so they are here, and there are huge confrontation here. It is a very huge confrontation here. You can see. Let's go back to see what's going on here. The police and that.
The country has turned completely lawless. My Papa Bwaka were talking about. You were talking about Liberia needed leadership. What happened to the leadership? When the people can't see their leader, they become lawless. Look at everything that is going on in the country. In the last 24 hours, I've seen the third one, 4 dead bodies in the streets. People going to hang out with friends, and the body end up in the street. I played Papa Bwaka's speech the other day. from YouTube. Okay, from YouTube. The debate. Okay. The debate. Let me go to Arise Africa. Let me see the one with Papier Boaka. I'm trying to find out. Here he is. Here he is, right here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna no copyright to this video. Okay. I'm gonna pause here. Listen here.
Morning, and thank you for joining us on the morning show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, quickly, you've been Minister of Agriculture.
That's right.
You've been Vice President,
Yes.
2006 to 2018. And now you say you want to be a president. You are 78. The man that is there, George Weah, he may be in the opposition party, but he belongs to a younger generation. What is the ambition? What's the proposition? Why do you think you need to go back there to help the people of Liberia?
Well, I always say that whatever is chasing you, if it doesn't stop running, you can't stop running. Our country had not seen the kind of leadership that is needed to transform that country. And Mr. Weah is not a person to do it. We knew it, but we gave them the chance to take him. And now we know very well that it's not a test. We know for sure that Weah was not cut up for that. And so we cannot allow our country to degenerate further.
Well, how has Liberia degenerated under the leadership of President Weah? Although I understand he's been away since October watching football.
That's right.
In Qatar. But that can be the big problem. What exactly do you
And I did say that Mr. Weah's presence in the country and his absence were all the same, except that when he's absent, he takes the money away. Mr. Weah, we all know that he was not really cut up for this kind of job. Mr. Weah is doing exactly what he's cut up for. And Liberia, when we were in power, Liberia was removed from being a failed state to a country that was giving hope to the people. We put in better infrastructure. We were able to remove the stigma of a nation that was failing. And right now, you go to Liberia, people who know Liberia, the country has gone backward in every area. It's all corruption, stealing with impunity. A country that is, I call, is on autopilot because there's no leadership. And we cannot continue
You see that?
to risk the future
As
of
we say now on
unborn generation. not to even mention the ones that are there, young people that just languishing. And so we need to rescue Liberia.
All right. We hear you that we need, or you need to rescue Liberia. What's your plan? I know we talked about the arrest, AREST. So can you detail how you
That's
hope
right.
to rescue Liberia?
I came with the arrest, and I didn't put 2 arrows because we didn't want to frighten anybody. Arrest, AREST. The immediate plan is to start with what most of the people know in the area I have been in, that is agriculture. Because in agriculture, 70 to 80% of our people, where we were able to, to raise their lives, produce marketing, where I came from, people were able to send their children to school. But we believe that agriculture will not do well if you don't have good roads. So we go to the R, and we talk about roads. I think Mr. Weir misunderstood me when I said road number 1, road number 2, road number 3. I was not talking about this community roads and just for the sake of putting something maybe and making money. I'm talking about roads that are very strategic to development. Roads, farm to market roads that help to
I want to hear from him what he
LRT tourism. Liberia has the possibility for tourism.
Say that I'm not supporting any of the 2 candidates when he went to runoff before the incumbent president, George Weah, got in. So a lot of people are saying you're part of the old guard, and what is this vendetta? That things are not probably as you say they are, but they also agree to the fact that yes, there's been massive corruption and all of that, but what new are you going to bring to Liberia? Because you have pardoned the old guard. You've been in and out of the circle of power since '83, since the Doe time.
Yeah.
Yes, but I also have a record that goes with me. I served, and once I was asked that.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger.
I am sorry, guys. But I didn't adjust that. But I didn't adjust that. So this man was talking about creating jobs. We're talking about our children are having jobs. Right now, we are learning that he's telling people that they need to sell work permits, although we have 80%, 90% unemployment. How are we supposed to fix that? How are we supposed to fix the country? And every 4 to 6 weeks, this man leaves Liberia. He goes somewhere else. As we speak, he's out of the country. Okay? As we speak, he's out of the country. So here is I've been here about 14 minutes and I'm gonna go, like I rightfully said. All right. I just got an inbox from a young man, but we'll talk tomorrow. Where did I have this? Just give me 1 second. Let me find this. I'm trying to find this stuff right here. God, what is going on? Yeah, I have all of those stuff, but my system threw me out. Okay, here we go. I post so much stuff when I plan. I post so much stuff here that time to find it can be so difficult. So difficult. Okay, folks. I know it's late. Again, I'm on vacation, so I'm not going to stay here all this whole time. Okay, but I just wanted to let the Liberian people know. Let me let you know. There are a lot of games that is being played in Liberia. Things are not what they seem. Most of what you're seeing is a mirage. Okay, they're not there. It's to convince you that it is there. It is not there, folks. It is not there. Okay, it is not there. I just want you to know that. It is a mirage to make you think people care, and they really don't care. They have figured this out and know they're not going to put their lives on the line for you. You are not worth them putting their life on the line for you. That's what they say in their back end. But they show up like they care for you. So I would say to Liberian people, it's time for you to tie your belt. It's time for you to swallow wherever it is. Okay. And start reading between the lines. Start reading between the lines. Start reading between the lines. Look at your budget that they just put up, and then you will find out what it is. I would, if I can, let me play this last video, and then I will call this a night. And I will find those videos. I will have it ready for us to get into it. Here we go. This is Simeon Freeman. I'm supposed to call this man, though I've not called him yet. I need you to listen.
And these boys from the Ministry of Education, but I say, you know what, I'm going to protect myself because I'm building a $10 million property in 4 years. So I need to protect myself. So DEA will give you 15 pickup, will bring all the media people. And these boys from the Ministry of Education, I just talked on to the speaker out of the mouth, we'll bring them to also talk about it. Then we're getting 15 bucks. And when we keep putting these Unity Party people in government, that's what's going to happen. These guys can talk. In fact, these guys are able to sell ice baths to the Eskimos. Even when you're in a cold region and you don't need ice baths, these guys will say, you know, you need to buy the ice bath. They can talk. These boys can talk, but they bring nothing to the table. And when we go, you will begin to understand that this whole budget is a joke, and that these guys, if I have my chance, will have them arrested, and we will hold them accountable for the kinds of damage they cause to this country, especially this Unity Party. Whenever they've been in power, they've just brought mediocres to lead our country. Let's look at some of the mockery they make of the educational system. Total allotment to education, 53 million. It sounds good. When you look at it, it sounds really good. But let's break it down. 37.9 million of that money is spent on salaries alone. Then let's break it down further. 8.6 million of that money on goods and services. This means there will be no chairs, teaching materials will not be available this year in many of the schools. Why? Let's look further. Out of this money of 8.6 million, out of this money of 53 million, 37.9 for salaries. The minister's office, and right there in the budget, gets $1.5 million. The Minister of Education in the office. So the speaker, the deputy speaker gets 1.4. The Minister of Education office gets 1.5. Then general administration, the rest of the guys get 4.5 million, leaving only $1.3 million for basic and secondary education. Teachers' education gets 28K. Think about it, gentlemen. $28,000 for the whole year for teachers' education. Then we got Center for Curriculum Development, $20,000. But we should celebrate that, yes, they've given us a budget. They put these figures because many of our people are not economically inclined and don't have an accounting background and don't have the time to critically analyze these things. It's sad. If you have 20,000 for curriculum, you know what curriculum is. Today, I'm sitting there wondering why I did amoeba in school. The other day I asked my son teacher, why you should be wasting my time? Since I left school, I haven't seen amoeba. I wasn't doing science. Why you wasting my time? But if we spend 20K for curriculum development in a whole projected so-called 1.2 billion that I call actually is a 900 million budget, then we're not ready yet. Clearly not ready. But let's look at something. The BSRP allotment for education, like I said, $1.9 million on renovation and rehabilitation of schools. So if that money anticipated for META doesn't come, schools will not be renovated this year. But that's $1.9 million. $1.8 million on expansion of school and school feeding. If that $200 million doesn't come, there will be no expansion of school. $500K for child one child program. So we're waiting for META $200 million and not the $900 million that we already know we'll collect out of the economy for us to buy chairs for our children. But let's break down. 500,000. It sounds big. 500,000 divided by $25 per chair, that's 20,000 chairs. It cannot even feed Monserrato. But I say, you know what? I'm going to protect myself because
that is this, and I'm going to leave this here. Okay. I will talk to y'all tomorrow morning on my ride. I will be in my room. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I got everything I need to. I just need to pick up some coal to cook for Thanksgiving. And no, I will not be going shopping. We're on an assignment. So I will say to your Liberian people, especially young people, this is your future. Look around you. Look at all the people who are telling you they can change Liberia. Have they been in government before? What did they do when they were there? Who did they take care of before? This is your opportunity to do what is right, not survive the day. You got to make decision. Okay. This young man, I'm going to get that video and I'm going to put it on my page. And he talked about his father, but I will put it on my page and you can follow it there. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, good night. I will see you Thursday night. I'm not sure. I will be out enjoying dinner with my family. So we might talk Thursday morning.